Let's learn some Fortnite slang. Okay gamers, I have 12 essential phrases that you should know if you are getting into or already into Fortnite. So let's get straight into it. Number 1, heals or meds. Heals refers to anything that aids healing. For example, medikits, bandages, chug jug, slurp juice, etc. So if someone asks you, have you got any heals? Now you know what they're asking for. Number 2, res. This means to resurrect, or rather revive, someone who's been knocked down. So if you get knocked down, you have to shout, hey, res me. This brings me to number 3, knocked or knocked down. If you have knocked an opponent, then you have knocked them down. You've taken them to near elimination status. Now they are down, but they are not out, and that means their teammates can revive them. Next we have mats. This refers to materials like metals, stone, wood. So I might ask you, hey, how are you on mats? I'm asking what materials you have. Next we have llama. Llama. Now this refers to an incredibly rare chest that has a bumper cache of mats in it. There are only 3 on the map at any one time, and it could make the difference between winning and losing. Next we have minis. Now a mini commonly refers to a mini shield, but could also sometimes refer to a mini gun. And as minis are often shared, you may want to let your teammates know that you have a mini for them. Next up we have the bubble. The bubble refers to the force field that surrounds the area of play, sometimes also referred to as the storm. Which brings me nicely on to our next phrase, Stormtroopers. No, this is nothing to do with Star Wars. In fact, this is a derogatory term that is used for players that like to hide away in the storm instead of facing their opponents face to face. So if you're someone who hides in the storm, then you are a stormtrooper. Next we have one shot. This means that with one more shot, you will be knocked down. So if you're a one shot, then you better run for cover. Then we have shield pop. If I shout out shield pop, then I'm letting my team know that I've destroyed an opponent's shield, meaning that they are an easy target. Launch or launching refers to the use of launch pads. Launch pads will shoot you or your opponents up into the air so they can shoot you from above. So if you hear someone shouting launch or launching, then you know that something is going on up above. So get your eyes to the sky. Next up, we have bush camper. Now you'll find that bushes will dot the landscape of Fortnite, and while they don't provide any defense, they do provide good camouflage. And a bush camper is a player that likes to hide behind the bushes. Nerfed. This term is used when a strategy is no longer valid because the weapons being used have been downgraded. So you might say, don't use that shotgun, it's been nerfed. Next up we have rush. Rushing is when you charge at your enemy, usually taking the high ground, perhaps launching in order to take your opponent out or knock them down. You can use this term as part of a strategy, let's rush them, or as an excuse, hey, I got rushed. Finally, we have emote. Now we all know the Fortnite dances have taken the internet and the world by storm. So you select your dance and you press the emote button to start your performance. Emote. Now if there's any phrases that you deem to be essential to playing Fortnite, then please do add them in the comment section below. Don't forget to click subscribe and give this a big thumbs up if you are a Fortnite fan. Otherwise, take care, I'll see you in the next video, and goodbye!